when you think about heroes that punish lack of disable, like the two that come up outside of Storm are Morphling and Puck. And Puck wouldn't have fit the bill in what you mentioned. You need more scaling just in case things start to go wrong with the Abaddon. Morphling does that perfectly. There aren't the greatest replicate targets outside of Bristleback.
I mean, because what is it with this hero? Why a lot of people like not touching it right now?
He has dead abilities. He literally has like he has like one kind of ability in a way. It's really, really weird. Pure is probably just dead here.
That's a lot of damage coming out here from the two supports. They're going to have him. First blood for Mira as Pure gets caught on his way to the top lane.
Same thing for like life stealers of times. Miro taking a beating again.
He might be dead. That's close. It's very close.
He's stepping up.
He might be dead now.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. You don't want to do that. You step up, you're going to be dead.
Look at this pathetic Rubik trying to trade.
I feel like Save's got to be careful as well. He might lose that trade as well.
Pretty much nothing. They are putting zero pressure on Nightfall. I mean, this lane is over.
Yeah.
This is an absolute free farm for the Abaddon, and he might even be able to get another kill. Miro.
Oh, he's just dead.
He's just dead. He just walked up.
They got to stop doing this down here. This is not good.
I mean, you can blame the Rubik all you want. That one wasn't his fault. As we are seeing, though, GPK is doing fantastic in this mid-match. I've seen Kiyotaka. He's taken advantage of some of these Ember players. GPK is playing very nice in it. I say that. Miro's coming in for the rotation.
And they got the backup. Plug grenade in.
He's got the whip.
And he's going to have him. Nice rotation from Mira. Swings over towards the mid. Fly will TP over, but...
They might have to rotate the third here. They do have Nature's Prophet that can TP as well, but they might have to bring 3 or 4 heroes if they want to contest this or go for their own contest
Mira versus Fly.
The tonic.
Fly gets the +1. Sure, he dies, but he turns up, gets a bit of intelligence, bit of the old brain drain.
Right, here comes
it's
TP.
Worth it.
They're bringing the NP, and Pure is considering it. Panto, they get outnumbered.
It's a good TP from Pure. Yeah, they can't allow the Shrine of Wisdom to be taken away from them. Pure will make sure.
Who's already having a very free time in that matchup.
Nobody wants to go to his lane. Nope. And I don't think anyone wants to go to the Abaddon lanes either. So you've suddenly got this sort of situation very early on where BetBoom, they've got to be thinking very carefully about where they're actually going to look to make the moves. And at the moment, it's mid that they're focused on the most.
It's a nice Wrath of Nature. Big damage connecting onto Mira too, but not able to finish off the kill. Panto will get lifted into tower range. They've got the chains.
Back in. Panto.
Still alive.
He's got the stick charges. He's going to be fine. Kiyotaka's thinking about... He's got to be careful. I guess he's got the shield rune, so he can play this aggressive. Indeed, morphing pretty much into full Agi here, down to the fact that he can use that shield rune to keep him safe. Thinking about trying to dive in for more after taking down Save. The shield rune's starting to get taken off, so has to be a bit careful now. And he will beat Kiyotaka back. So
I don't think we've seen the Bristle in this rough of a spot so far in this tournament.
I mean, because we saw Ace have a very rough spot, but that wasn't as rough as this, you don't think?
No, and he also had more stats. Oh, this could actually just be so close to getting a free kill.
That's got to feel rough.
Oh, no.
You get so close to killing the AA, and then the next thing you know, you're dead.
And you actually, I'm looking, he has no stacks to go back to, Owen. The game, when Ace recovered, he had 2 5 stacks. There's 0. Kiyotaka, triple bounty rune for him. So a 4K lead, and they actually are about to get 3 bounty runes to put it up to a 5K lead.
Looking at Nightfall.
Okay, he's got borrow time cooldown, 2 seconds. 1.
It's up. Just in time, and an ice blast is coming over.
The wheel's not going to connect. Can they continue diving?
Oh, they certainly want to. They're going to look to try and see if they can catch Mira, but the shield's already out from Nightfall on him, and now the TP forward and waveform in from Kiyotaka is there. They're going to look to try and chase him down with the slight chains. Kiyotaka able to use the power of the Ember Spirit against him. You know, it was one of the situations where it's a Maelstrom or a Midas, you know, and he goes for the lesser of 2 evils.
Yeah, I like that one much better. That's true. Wheel again, off the mark, Pure, able to sidestep it.
I should be able to turn and get Mira here.
Yep. Oh, the shield? Maybe not.
Indeed, maybe not.
And now Pure, he's actually probably just dead. Panto gets the clip on him.
Oh, this is getting rough. Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty rough. Well,
they did pick the Rubik.
The hero that everybody's terrified of having a terrible game.
Yeah, but then you also
a little bit of a,
you know, you're like you want to see this Rubik do well because this hero just doesn't, and then you're like, oh man, it's just not doing well at all. And Miro, goodbye, my friend. Again, grabbed out. Pure is also scouted. They have this deep ward behind the tower. Panto was looking for the setup of the kill. If he doesn't get this BKB off almost instantly, very likely he's just dead.
That's straight away with the Ravage. No hesitation there for Toronto Tokyo, making sure there's not a chance for the BKB.
TP's coming in. They're looking to get the Tormentor exchange, but the AA Blast is coming in. Miro.
Ooh. He's kind of low.
Does connect onto him. Can they disengage? Pure.
Ooh, the Shadow Blade.
Sneaky, there's a gem on Mira. He sees him.
He does indeed. He's got the Atos, but the BKB's there.
There's a basher.
There's the bash.
Oh, he just got it off the courier too. I mean, he knows he's gonna go for these BKB TPs. Nightfall. Smooth sailing for Aurora.
Now they gotta do something, BetBoom.
What can they do though? There's an Aegis, there's an unkillable Abaddon. There's just too many problems.
Yeah, Toronto Tokyo's just in. Put the fortification. GPK. What the root will get removed here.
And look at Kiyotaka go. No fear whatsoever. Pure getting a little bit of damage here onto Tokyo.
Quite a bit. Ravage will come out. GPK's in, but the escape pack comes into play. Toronto Tokyo is
He stole Ravage
GPK
somehow.
To jump out. Indeed, he's able to get him with the Ravage. He's killed off the Aegis, but he hasn't killed off Nightfall. Warwick time keeps Nightfall safe. Safe will end up going down. It's a flashy steal.
Even with the stolen Ravage, they can't do anything. He's gonna try again.
And they get Kiyotaka. And he's got waveform again in a second.
He's gonna go in.
He's tempted.
He's going.
Oh, there we go. He's going to go over towards Fly. Fly will live, but only just. Fly and Mira both completely out of mana.
Borrowed time. 40 seconds. Kiyotaka continuing the push.
They just can't push him off.
They can't touch him. Too much sustain.
Full disperser now.
Miro walking in. Miro
with a wonder down. Kiyotaka's just going to go aggressive. Gets him with a waveform. Escape out will come in and keep him safe. Nightfall is dying. Pure has managed to take him down. Now it turns over towards Kiyotaka. Caught in the Sprout for now. Will finally get his way out of this, but BetBoom, they've got to try and chase.
Can they catch more? The Gush stopping everything. Pure is TPing in.
Oh, and Panto's out just before the chains come into play.
Trying to catch them pick when they do have that number down on the Abaddon. It's Toronto Tokyo though. It's not an easy kill. They're gonna try for it.
And they've got the break and the silence combo. They tear through him with that.
Didn't have backup. Respawns are in now. Pure.
Can they get out? Nightfall. He's in on top of Pure. Pure not going to get away from this. So whilst they do get in and get the kill, Bash,
oh my god, first hit.
There it is.
60 seconds. We'll be able to kill the Tide at the least, but it does cost them massively, the two cores. Kiyotaka, he's on the hunt. He wants Fly. He's going to wait for him in, isn't he? He's going to wait for him in.
Oh, not going to happen though.
Okay, does he buy dust? Kiyotaka will start to poke him. Standing his ground.
Toronto Tokyo's ready to come in for the side, and there he is. Gets him with the Ravage, but the BKBs are out in time from GPK and Pure. They'll kill Mira off, of course, very quickly here, Aurora. BetBoom trying to fight back, but Aurora able to simply walk away. So they're able to survive the, at least the other two cores through the Ravage.
They gotta be careful of the Rego though, because they did use their BKBs to dodge the Ravage. So the next jump, they don't have something to protect themselves.
Oh, they're losing the barracks.
Kiyotaka's in.
Give the slight chains onto the two of them. Looking to
Kiyotaka's
try and take down Save, and he'll get him. Yep. Drop down the Sprout. GPK leads back in with the slight chains, but it's immediately removed by the silence there for the shield of Nightfall.
Mega's coming out. They only have 3 versus the 5 at the moment.
They'll just tap out.
They just
they know this one. There's no turning around this one. Well, this game won.
It was extremely one-sided.
It really was. Well thought out draft, and it looked great.
A little, I don't know,
lackluster. Yeah,
lackluster drafts. No real meaning behind their drafts. I feel like they're picks individually and no cohesion in the draft.
But it's also, you mentioned Kiyotaka's pool of heroes. This is something he played before it was even popular, like many years ago on 9 Pandas. And the thing is, like, if you're Tiniest farming, you can't look at him as reliable lockdown for a very long time in the game. Your Magnus will not be able to catch Puck. You know who can? Earthshaker with his Echo Slam, with his instant silence.
Let's see how it goes down. Miro. Very likely to get it set up here for the first blood. Nightfall saving the spell. They'll throw the avalanche.
Worth it for the first blood.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, been like, well, you want the tree grab, but yeah.
Not slowing down Pierre too much, though. Gonna attempt for Nightfall here. Even though they don't have the 2 ion shells, they're trying to go for that aggression onto him. They're keeping him low. He's got a healing Lotus behind for the Panto, and they're actually getting aggressive themselves.
Yep, they've got the avalanche into the tame. He gets caught off guard there, Miro.
Save also. There is a whoopee cushion if Panto wants to chase with it.
And he's got an impalement in a second.
Yeah, he should have him.
Double kill.
Oh, and he TP'd.
Yeah,
I mean,
trying
that
to
is
go
a
for
risky
TP
one.
there.
There's no stacks for the Darks here again. They're even going to potentially just look for the kill on
He might just dive the tower.
He might just echo him. Okay, just kidding. He'll go for the Jakiro.
Okay, they'll settle for the squish here and then easier at the 2.
Kills the kill. 30 seconds till the shrine. Might even continue going for this chase. Can't go under there for the surge. He's reading the plays, reading the movements there from Kiyotaka. Kiyotaka will start to TP to set up on mid. It's spotted though. Pure does show his team that is happening.
Should be able to have a chance on save here, maybe. Look at the setup with the demonic purge. Kiyotaka jumps in. Silence will come into play though. Save. Still going to get caught out by Panther.
Wheel will explode. Hits fly. Can't go for another kill setup though. I want to say Aurora almost has, I don't know, maybe even double the stats at the moment.
Should have him here. They get the follow-up hit as Nightfall's got the setup.
And he saves the Echo. I think that's a really important thing. He wants to get this Echo on either the Puck, but more than anything, the Morphling. So doesn't want to use it on one of these kills now on a Darkseer on a support.
Sure, but they're all very grass spells,
sure.
Unless they do catch him with these Blink Echoes.
They're coming down. They're canceling save. Is walking right into them. GPK is here.
The jump in. But BetBoom, they come through the gate. They're ready to join in with the backup, and they take down Mirror. They get the Dream Coil down onto the 2 of them. Turns towards Kiyotaka. Vacuum dragbacks there. Double kill for Pure. Uh-oh, fuck. I think this one's going to start getting pretty tough for Aurora pretty soon.
Nightfall also probably going down to Pure. Gets a triple kill. The dream scenario.
I'm telling you, he's like, boys, I've got this game.
Definitely feels like it's an uphill battle for them if the game continues to slow down like this. And here comes BetBoom. They get the angle. There's the save.
He's pretty tanky at Toronto.
He really is. He's got the pipe. Looking to strike back. Kiyotaka gets the back line.
Oh, it's a good angle here with the 3-man fishery. He's able to slap down Fly there. The Enchant Totem. They get the skew off over towards save. They'll find themselves a second as they take out the 2 supports here, Aurora.
He's saving the Echo Slam, too, for a bigger target. The catch onto Miro, there's no follow-up.
Nightfall. With the jump. Miro's going to try and run away, but Toronto Tokyo's able to jump in, stop him from getting out of there. So Aurora, they make it work. They kill the 2 supports.
Roche dropping pretty fast.
Pure.
Walking in.
He's thinking about going for the steal. Toronto Tokyo did come in with the Echo. The back line. The Echo comes in, they manage to get the kill.
Beautiful play.
Aurora holding the Roshan perfectly. They kill the Roshan, get the Aegis secured on Nightfall. And this time round, Kiyotaka being able to slam down the Echo, pretty much blowing up Pure in that situation. I mean,
GPK?
See if he can get out.
Gossamer dodging the hit from the Earthshaker Totem first.
Got the Fisher. Kiyotaka. He's got the setup. GPK's got one more orb to jump away with. But the impalement is hit. Nightfall to be able to throw a tree his way to finish him off. Big stuff for Aurora there.
Push is commencing. Pure. Trying to slow down the push. Nightfall is killing that tower fast, though. They're getting the angle. Echo is back up.
Yeah, Kiyotaka watch him in the side. The wall drop down onto the 2 of them. He'll throw it down at Fisher. Macropire's there as well, coming in for save. With the toss back, of course, he's going to have round 2 here with the Aegis. Nightfall goes down the once.
RP is awkward.
Echo with the Echo. It's a decent amount of burst onto Mirror. With the Enchant Totem and the Skewer Fort, they'll be able to finish the Darkseer off.
Can they get out safely here?
Yeah.
Toss back.
He's able to turn to the Tiny and get the toss back onto Toronto Tokyo, but still very tanky on the Magnus.
Toss back.
It's going to be there back on a Pure into the Skewer as well, onto the 2 of them. Stepping up here, Pure's able to waveform away. GPK tries to jump out, but gets caught by the burst. Nightfall able to finish him off. Another toss-back attempt here from Pure. Desperately trying to swing the fight back in their favor.
Pure's in trouble.
Picks up the double kill. Pure can't get out of the fight after this, so there's numerous attempts to commit into the middle of the action. Fly's not going to get away either. They're going to get the team wipe.
Beautiful. That was sick. The Echo ends up doing a tremendous amount of damage. I think it catches only like 1 hero, but there's so many creeps around. And he's going Revenant's Brooch, so he's going to have the damage to be able to go through this Morphling as well, too, with that armor piercing. Pure?
Mirror's got the setup. Spark will be there. Oh, the neutral comes in with a stun, sets up in the Will of Wonder. They'll skewer him off to the side or try and waveform away here, Pure.
Pure's
but jump force there for Kiyotaka. Pure's dead.
They're running away with it now. Aurora.
They really are. This is a few moves that Pure's getting caught off in. And I think earlier we saw his face. He probably felt pretty good. He gets this triple kill.
Toronto does get spotted by a ward. They're setting the trap for him.
He's tanky.
He is quite tanky.
Puts up the ice path and the macropire.
He's got double saves behind him.
Defensive disruption comes in. Pure, he's going to get caught by the Wheel of Wonder.
Pure's in trouble.
They're going to be able to lock him down, right? They've got the avalanche follow-up. It's not
Echo
enough. Jumping from the back lines here. Kiyotaka finds the catch onto the two of them. Skewer comes in to clean up save. Pure, he's trying to run, but he's so low.
He's gone.
He's going to get slapped up by Kiyotaka. Comes in with the giant tome, finishes with off, throws a tip out his way as well there, Kiyotaka. As Aurora
he's feeling himself.
clean up the fight again.
All right, that was sick. Jumping in the back line, recognizing that they're going to come to try to save him, gets the Echo follow-up. He knows that they've got Pure without him. They're sieging as 4, while Kiyotaka is hunting. He's literally waiting for Pure to show him this wave. And Pure shows.
He's going to go for it.
And he's got
it.
What a play. All right, Kiyotaka is completely crushing it today.
Toronto Tokyo. Not going to get the drag back there. The vacuum and the wall down as well as the Macropie and the Dreamcon. They're trying to throw everything down onto the two of them. Nightfall's going to go for the classic here with the BKB TP out. Toronto Tokyo will join him. They get away. They back off.
Can they kill the supports on the exit? They should be able to at least find Mira. Surely.
Yeah, the ice path's there.
It's about to be, oh God. Can't even kill him. Pure buys back for this.
He did. He did.
Sitting at the ready. Kiyotaka. Maybe expecting them to be in the Roche pit, but they're actually not in there at the moment. High ground.
Oh,
Catch. It's there.
Beautiful setup there from Toronto Tokyo.
Save gets clipped by a dagger. Aurora's going to jump in. BetBoom has to be careful here.
Oh, they're going to get more kills surely here, Aurora BetBoom.
There's the RP.
Indeed, under the two of them. Drag back into the avalanche. Miro is going to be able to turn with the vacuum and try and run. Pure will be able to waveform TP. Wait, no, it won't.
GG, they call it.
The disruption's there, and indeed they'll just tap out like that. GG's called. One more slam to finalize the deal there from Kiyotaka. Well, that was quite an easy series at the end of it all for Aurora. BetBoom having a rough day today, and of course with this format, that's them out. They're going home. Aurora's moving on for.